The resurrection is things or sensing update by they will like. So the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this vaccine 3, 2, 1.
Hello guys, how's it going? Hair's getting a little long, probably gonna give it a cut soon. It's currently like 8:15 a.m. I have not eaten yet this morning, so I want to make this video relatively quick, and then I'm gonna have a coffee and something else that'll sustain me. So, as you guys know, about 5 months ago, I made a video titled "I'm gonna change my life," and we've been doing monthly updates since then. Now, last month, did not do an update. The reason why, I had already made 3 videos basically talking about what was going on in my life, so no need for it. This month though, I'm gonna update you guys because things have been changing, man. And I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. Maybe it's just neutral right now. But things have changed. There's pros and cons. Let me lay them out to you, right? So the main thing that's changed is work. A few people at my work got fired, including our general manager, our assistant general manager, one of our kitchen leaders, and like 3 other people that I didn't really work with.
Wow, really?
But I'm really I'm just disappointed that like the general manager and assistant general manager got fired because they were, I liked them, man. They were some of the people and the kitchen leader, those were some of the people that made work enjoyable. You know, it was like, you go into work and they're there, and it's just good, man. They were probably some of the best bosses I've had, man. Probably, if not the best bosses I've had. Were they completely professional? No. But they did their jobs, and I won't specify why they got fired, but it's not like as big a deal. I don't know. It is a big deal, but it's not like they didn't do anything bad, you know, just unprofessional. So because of that, our store is very weird right now. I go in every single day for the past week has been working with different people because there's people covering from other stores, there's managers covering from other stores. Our district manager is there. Like, he would usually only come like once a week, and his job is to kind of nitpick and be like, oh, like maybe you should, James, make sure you wear gloves when you portion ranch, or make sure you're doing this, make sure you're doing that. Like, his job is to make sure everybody's doing everything right. But because our general manager got fired, he's kind of just substituting for right now. So things are just weird. But on the bright side, because there are now open cook positions, I went up to my boss and I said, yo, boss man. Didn't say that. I called him by his name. But I asked him if I could become a cook instead of cashier. And he basically said yes, but they need to hire cashiers first. Because they need to hire someone to replace me as a cashier. They need to hire some other cashiers to replace cashiers that quit. But yeah, so maybe within like a month, I might be one of the cooks, which is pretty nice, man. As you guys know, that's something I've been wanting. Something I've mentioned is I've been wanting to be in the kitchen, and I think it'll be nice to have kitchen experience. You know, because I thought briefly about quitting, because like the other people that got fired, like they're going to like the other general manager's trying to be a general manager at this other place, and she's like, you know, come on, like I'll get you a nice job, which is great, because if things didn't work out, I could do that. However, I've already been working at the current store I've been working at for 4 months, and they're about to make me a cook, so I think I'm gonna stay there. Plus, it's not so bad right now. It's just different. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it'll be good. It'll have kitchen experience. I'll try to work my way up, maybe become like a kitchen leader or something like that. And then I think the goal within a few years would maybe try to work my way up at like a real like restaurant, like a fancy restaurant or something like that, be a cook there. But it's just a lot different. You know, things are changing, and you get used to a routine, and then things change, and you're just like, what am I doing now? And then one thing we've talked about before is like this month has just been probably heavy on fast food, a little heavier on spending than I need to be, man. So I think those are things I'm just gonna work out. I'm not gonna stress about it, but I'm gonna try to do better at it. And as you guys know, we're working on the album. And I'm flowing, baby. I'm flowing. Because I haven't really recorded any of the songs except for I Hate Parties, which is which already has 1,300 streams in 2 weeks, which means that you guys are awesome, and which means it's my most popular song. Not my most streamed song, but definitely my most popular right now, which I'm really grateful for because I spent like a month working on that, and yeah. But I got probably about 10 other songs in the chamber, which is a full album. So hopefully we'll have it out by August. That's what I've been shooting for since January, is to have it out by August. I think we could definitely have it out by August. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to share this with you guys, man, because you thought I Hate Parties was good, man. There's some better songs in here, trust. There's a change that I've noticed in myself probably just since I dropped out of college, man. I wouldn't say a perfectionist, but I'm starting to get to a point where it's like I need where I don't feel like the things I'm doing are good enough for my own self, right? Like when I'm working on songs, like I spent a month working on I Hate Parties, and I had this other version of it called Soldier with different lyrics, and I was like, all right, scratch that. That's not good. I redid it. I made it better. Like it's good because it's making me become a very hard worker. Like I'm a hard worker at my job, which is something that wasn't really there in the past when I was working at Chick-fil-A or when I was working at other places. I wasn't really a hard worker. These days, I'm a real hard worker. Like music, I've been working hard. And then like with the videos, like I literally recorded like this life update like 2 days ago. And then before I even looked at it to edit it, I scratched it and I was like, I'm gonna do it again. I got better stuff I can say on camera, you know? Like I think I just don't ever like feel good enough for myself now, you know? And as you guys know, man, I do go to therapy. So that's something I talked about. And my therapist's like, well, you are enough. Like, you know that's true. I'm like, yeah, I do know that's true. I know that I'm enough. But I don't feel it sometimes, man.
Wow.
So, I don't know. I'm just working on trying to recognize that for myself. Or just trying to be grateful for the things I do for myself. I don't practice gratitude enough, but I think I also need to practice, like, self-gratitude. I don't know, man. But as I'm sitting here making this, like, yeah, things are changing a lot. But I am pretty optimistic about the future. And I think things can get better for myself. You know, I'm still doing Grubhub. Oh, one of the major changes was I'm working more. Because people got fired and we're hiring and I'm reliable and I already work there. So they're giving me more hours. And I'm probably working like 32, 35 hours a week now.
Wow,
plus a few hours of Grubhub here and there. Your boy's almost full-time at this point. Almost. I wouldn't quite call it full-time, which is nice. But I'm getting there, and I'm making some monies. So I don't really have as much time for YouTube, which sucks. But I'm still going to try to make videos. But yeah, I'm pretty optimistic about the future, even though things are changing.
Yeah.
I feel pretty neutral about the changes. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I feel positive about it. It's hard to tell right now. But I feel positive about myself, and that's what matters. So, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. And make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, do black.
See you later.
Wow. Wait, yeah. Wow. There were things of sensing update by day will. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like and comment below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you are new and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload. Bye.